Negative, I want more map.
Let me see, should we hit down?
Alright, we're over 60 seconds in to go. I'm gonna cut you short. Twig, get your company together.
Alright, somebody from Alpha 1 or Alpha 2, I need a first platoon lead. If anyone wants to volunteer as tribute. Drake, can you take second platoon lead and mush all your guys up into Delta 1, Delta 2, or however you want to see fit? I'll leave that to you boys. Everything else looks good.
Bravo doesn't have a medic.
Alright, let's get 29th on Delta 2 and second platoon.
Tarn, do you want me medic or engineer?
Metallica medic.
Hey, we need a whole nother tank crew, by the way, on OPFOR.
Alpha 1 or Anderson, I don't know if you want to volunteer one of your MRB boys to take platoon lead, first platoon. Thank you.
Now that'll be up to them if any of the ones that are good platoon leaders.
Well, fuck. Do I have to volunteer someone as tribute? Wheaton, you seem like a fun guy to volunteer. Nah, you're LAD. We won't do that too. Who wants to volunteer? Somebody. I don't want to be a douche.
What are you asking volunteers for?
And
First
now we
platoon
wait.
lead.
OPFOR.
Shadow, you can take it if you want it. OPFOR, correct. Fuck it. We'll go without. This is Shadow's like second week. I don't want to force him
No,
into it.
I'm gonna get everyone killed.
Exactly, do it.
No,
It's all a part of the fun.
Cosmonaut just lead Alpha through first platoon. Please.
I guess Delta 1's open now, 29th.
Oh, there you go, Martin. Thank you.
There's a couple more slots on PLHQ for second as well.
Alright, Twiggy, we're well over 2 minutes. We're well over.
Hey, we need a vehicle crew on OPFOR.
Misu, Eagle, Dooley, consolidate, please.
You have 2 vehicle crews on OPFOR.
I can go with Az in the Gulf one.
They can run with 2. They're alright.
Alrighty, we are going to push her to map screen. And this is the last round of the night. I do thank everybody for coming and participating. If you have any feedback or any information, please feel free to put it in the feedback channel. If you have anything that you would discuss regarding the tactics of tonight, please put that in the tactical discussion thread in Discord. Any questions or comments or concerns you've seen throughout the night, please direct that to a staff member. We will address them as soon as we get your message filtered through.
Alright,
And I'd just like
Halama.
to say again, I appreciate everybody for coming and participating. For everybody who has gotten a subscription on Patreon, thank you. And that's
Whoopsie. Cut off.
Rip Anderson.
I got forcibly channel switched. That is for that's for everybody. So thank you for doing that. We do appreciate that. But without further ado, can I get a brief?
Neutral objective, 2 sides, OPFOR, BLUFOR. It's a connection game mode, so there's 3 terminals. You gotta control them, have them upload data for your team. Every 30 seconds, you get 1 point for every terminal that you control. And first team to 100 wins. That's it.
All right, any questions from our company leaders?
What
Works for me.
What do the mat teams have?
They're standard RPG and Moz. It's listed in the mission details, in case you didn't know.
This was a little biased to OPFOR, only slightly though.
Awesome, thank you. No further questions from BLUFOR.
Hot mic.
Alrighty. This is the last round of the night. Thank you all once again for participating.
Alright, jumping down before the big T-FAR move happens. There we go, P&J. Let's go see what each side has. I'm losing my marbles a little bit. Units are going to start coming in here. It looks like it is BLUFOR with G36Ks. And Matt team has a Carl Gustav. What's their, I'm curious about their machine gun teams. Yeah, what up? I don't know. I'm just whispering. Yeah. BLUFOR doesn't have any, machine gun teams, but they have a Carl Gustav. OPFOR, they appear to be, also BLUFOR based with those, weird SAF rifles. Yeah, those are the, M120s or something like that. Yeah, it's really hard to hear you, by the way. Maybe you should speak up.
Speak up? Sorry, what did you say?
God, too loud. My ears.
Oh, there we go.
This looks like mostly a mirror match for what we got here.
So they've put people in a lot of different places. So it looked like BLUFOR had their tank teams completely filled with all 3 spots, but OPFOR decided to only do 2 people. Which is interesting.
How do I ban the streamer? Hey, I thought there were, so each side gets 2 tanks.
Yes, each side gets 2 tanks.
I thought it only said 1.
This is weird. Hey, do you see this game logic guy in your map?
Yeah, I do. 1 second.
Interesting. Why? Why? Why is that a thing?
You're scaring me, Boston.
Okay, you see where those AI are? If you go into the one where it's not game logic, the other guy, and you look inside that room, you'll just get a wonderful treat of whatever the hell this is.
What? What the actual fuck?
This guy in the corner. Just I don't get it. I mean, I like it. I don't get it. But yeah.
What happened here?
Can we just call it was Barbarian's fault?
Sure. Yep. That one's Barbarian's fault.
Yep. I don't know, man. I wonder if he took his medication today.
I'm so confused.
Definitely interesting.
It's also, if you look outside the door, there's a blood trail and a freaking radiation danger warning thing. That's...
I think the blood trail even goes downstairs.
Goes all the way to outside and then it ends on the steps. What?
Somebody had some fun.
I'm gonna look at the other terminal site. So Terminal 3 has a lot of custom stuff built around it. That's pretty cool. And then, I just... okay, yep.
It was pretty basic.
Terminal 2 has some cars by it, but...
I know the mission did say that there's vehicles, like transport vehicles, scattered about, but...
Yeah, so if you look at Terminal 2, there's 2, in the building right next to the terminal, there's 2, 4-person, 4x4s, there's an off-road, and a quad bike in the same area. Looking over at Terminal 1, we have an off-road pulled in to, to little hamlets.
Oh, the barn. To the east of Terminal 2, it has a
Polaris,
a tractor and 2 quad bikes,
and
it looks like
really
scattered vehicles all over, so you can find them pretty easily.
Yeah.
I don't know how well they're going to be used. I don't think they're going to be used very effectively at all.
Are you allowed to use vehicles to ram into other vehicles?
I mean,
or is that banned?
That's VRAM, so no.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this.
I don't know, because I've seen boats ramming other boats, and that was fine.
For the castle that you can pull out of the Eden editor and just quickly place down. Oh, and that factory is also a quick place.
Hey, by the way, there's a big warehouse building between Terminal 1 and 3, a little in the forest. There's a Strider in there, but they're not allowed to ram things. There's also a mortar.
What?
There's a mortar. Next to the Strider with an explosive box next to it. Probably smoke only, but...
Interesting.
I
if
would
you
like
notice,
to
it
see
looks like
mortars, man.
all of these transport Vics are all vanilla, which is nice because that makes it. I mean, the tanks aren't going to do. They're going to destroy them.
See, there is one of those 4-man SOCOM transport cars by Terminal 1. So that's the only non-vanilla one I've seen. It's by some concrete, I don't know what to call them, circular concrete things near the Polaris.
Yeah, I got you. I see that.
There's some go-karts!
What?
There's some go-karts outside Terminal 1. I would totally take a ban just to ram someone with a go-kart. I'm sorry. If he is not able to kill me before I run him over with a fucking go-kart,
He doesn't deserve
that's
to
on
live.
him. Yeah.
Are they in this building? I almost want to check like every single building now. Just
Yeah, there's
okay, where are they?
everything everywhere at this point, so that gives us something to look out for. I mean, there's a hidden mortar. I'm also curious to see what else is hidden, you know?
One, it also begs the question of like, how much is this going to play into the actual op? Because if you're busy looking around for vehicles or trying to manage getting people into vehicles, how much is that going to take away from you when
Very
the
true.
objective changes?
In a one-life scenario, of all things. I don't know. I would love to see like a technical or two or like a random 50 cal stat, because I'm willing to bet that mortar is smoke only. But I'd love to kind of like see that as, you know, whoever gets there first, there's a few defensive things that they can utilize. I think that would be a cool FNF concept.
Yeah, it's starting to get that feel of like one of those, what do you call them, battle royales, I guess?
Yeah.
It's getting that feel where there's stuff scattered everywhere and you can pick and choose what you want.
Mm-hmm. Maybe somewhere there's a sniper rifle someone can get. They can use it to blow off someone's face. I don't know.
M10, I want to say 8, but I know it's not 8. I think it's just the M100. The big 50 cal sniper?
The M107?
Probably, yeah.
That would be nice.
Like, go ahead. Take it.
Ooh, there's a gendarmerie police van by Terminal 2 in a warehouse, and there's another Polaris outside of it. I like this concept. I just, I would love to see, like, an armed Vic or two. And, you know, maybe some more defenses, but Jesus, the freaking... This just scares me. Who is this even a picture of?
I have no idea. It's definitely very interesting, and it's annoying that that's a purple mark on my map that I'm always going to have to look at and remember what was in there. Oh, another basic off-road there. Oh, there's the go-karts. I finally found them.
I'm gonna take a picture of this. Sorry, I need this.
It looks like they're
for
mostly
something.
put in populated areas with just vanilla or the map buildings there, so places where you might try to set up a defense is where the vehicles are going to be.
Yep. I don't know, those can also be used to make impromptu defenses and perimeters, but if they blow up, they could, you know, kill some people with the explosion.
So how has FNF been going for you? Fun? Not really? Pretty normal?
Admittedly, this week's rounds were really infuriating to me personally, just with some of the tactics that were used by certain people, the squandering of some assets being caught way out of position and just never utilized at all.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with this one. The tanks, though, it's gonna be weird.
Well, we did have tanks, as you know, in the last mission of EU that didn't do really much, other than suppress the top hill at the end.
Well, Green Force tank did stuff. Op Force tank did fuck all. And again, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I want to see the big booms used, man.
I don't know how much I can talk about it, but I know we did discuss it in our community leaders meeting with the staff between matches here about the tanks and using heavier ordnance or even trying to use lighter ordnance. I know one of the things that was brought up is if we try to go from tanks to IFVs, it's basically an upgrade.
Yeah.
Against infantry, because right now the tanks, they're meant to deal with other armor. Not really with infantry, but saying that, if you downgrade them to IFVs who are meant to deal with infantry, it's going to turn ugly much more quickly.
I would be curious to see how BMP-1s get utilized, you know? But, you know, 2s or Bradleys with autocannons, that can get messy.
I know there's some of them that have just normal 14.7s on them, and not the autocannons. I think I've tried to put those in missions, but I just didn't balance it properly, so I had to remove them. Alright, well, looks like they're starting to get mobilized. I see OPFOR's got three transport trucks out. They've got one fully packed, one half packed, and one that's empty.
Oh, yeah, I'll ask. Boston, do you know if they're going to do anything with drones in the coming future?
Can't say. I haven't heard anything about... Wait, no. I know Night Owl had a mission in the works that used the... some drones, the UGVs.
Oh, that's cool.
But one of the things he wanted to do was he wanted to make it so that it leaves a terminal in there and you can hack it. So like if it gets lost out in the field, then the other team
can steal it. That would be cool.
Yep, and use it that way. But I think that would be something like a custom add action to switch its sides. And
yeah, exactly.
Terminal.
Sao uses a big chunk of the center of the map. Again, there's no cover range, so anything's fair game. We might see some wide flanks. Be curious to see what those tanks get utilized. I think both teams are going to think Terminal 3 is probably going to be a good spot to put tanks on. Because, you know, from the map POV, they don't know that that's a giant custom area, you know?
Well, from what I know right now, I think only Terminal 1 is being shown. So they have to go over to Terminal 1 and hold that, and after a certain amount of time, it should switch over to Terminal 2. And then from there, go to Terminal 3. I don't think all of them are active at the same time.
Oh. Huh. We'll see then.
Getting down to the last few minutes. Looks like 3 minutes left before they start. Still haven't really heard much in the way of engine noise on BLUFOR. They're not even in VIX yet.
Mm-hmm. They're still getting organized.
That's not good. A couple of them playing around on the tank. Yeah, if BLUFOR cannot get out of their spawn by the time mission ends or even set up, looks like OPFOR's
gonna be a little false start, yeah. OPFOR, meanwhile, yeah, they're all ready to go.
I mean, I guess it's pretty easy. Just push everyone to the objective and try to fight.
Oh, he's got severe with them.
Getting there at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna put on some copyright-free music for myself because it is rather quiet.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I got some going for myself as well. It's always by this round, my brain, like, after processing so much, I'm just tired. I'm ready to go, man. I'm gonna make myself some nice supper and edit all this footage out, you know?
You're just like, and they're not doing anything. Okay, back to editing footage. We're gonna cut it right here. Oh, I heard gunfire. Oh, no, no one died. Back to editing. You got a 2-monitor setup?
Yeah.
Dude, it's so nice. Alright.
Got stream going on one, Arma on the other. What do you see? What do you see?
Looks like we got a fresh spawn. Wayne getting in, looks like 1 minute before safe start ends on BLUFOR.
It's okay, he can get in any Vic at this point and just go in.
Oh, okay, so looking at OPFOR forces, they have a tank set up on the edge of the zone, looking to go more westwise instead of following the road, so that might go off on its own.
Very true, 1 minute remaining.
Other tank is probably going to follow in with the rest of the convoy there. So, we got 1 minute. How do you think this is going to go? I think OPFOR is going to definitely get there first.
I think OPFOR is going to find the purple flag site and then surrender to BLUFOR, and then BLUFOR is going to wonder why they surrender, and then find it, and then surrender too, and it's going to be a draw.
I think it's going to be a surrender fight to see who actually surrenders.
I see.
Because, I mean, OPFOR is definitely going to be able to get eyes on that first, but, you know, once BLUFOR gets in and sees it, they're going to be like, no, we surrender, man, you win. But OPFOR is already going to be trying to, like, get on the ground and, you know, be war criminals, or POWs, and BLUFOR is like, no, this is how it works. We're your war criminals. Don't worry about it.
Personally, to be serious for a second, I think OPFOR has a little bit of the advantage, because if it is going to be only Terminal 1 coming up first, they're closer. We'll see where that gets answered, though. But, you know, OPFOR was already ready to go.
Yeah, they
BLUFOR have all their transport Vic sorted, but the tanks aren't spun up yet, so... I'm just noticing now they're starting to turn the engines on, so OPFOR is just going to be a little quicker to the draw. Maybe that'll mean something, maybe it won't, but... We'll see how things go. Meanwhile, OPFOR, it looks like one tank's going to go off on its own. Another one's going to escort that convoy in. For BLUFOR...
That makes sense, though, because that's going to be the...
Still waiting.
The flank check, the tank. Making sure no one's trying to get by or hit it from the side. Yeah, as you can see, it looks like they're all running directly at number 1.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like OPFOR is probably going to have about 30 to 40 seconds, if not a minute, before BLUFOR even arrives. BLUFOR fumbling a lot. Still, most of it barely, 300 meters from their start? Yeah, this is not looking good for BLUFOR. They need to get organized and they need to, move.
I mean, we're about to see what you said was right if BLUFOR drives past this terminal site. And it looks like they are.
Though that one Vic is going
far right, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what they're doing. Maybe they got lost, or they're a flanking force?
Perhaps.
I mean, that's a pretty wide, especially for an unarmed vehicle.
Look at McGregor at BLUFOR spawn.
Ooh, wow. Look at they're just, what is that, 3 transport trucks. Just completely bypassed from platoon 2.
Yeah, I think all terminals are active at the same time.
Maybe. Yeah, because here goes command to the second one.
Yeah.
They're the only Vic there. Oh, Indigo, though. Indigo, I hope he brings people with him, because E1, D, and E2 are all going to roll up on them. And ooh, that's going to be rough. Yep, okay, it looks like all of them are active at once. No one's really going to the third one. OPFOR setting up heavily on the first one.
Interesting how OPFOR got to their zone first, but BLUFOR got the terminal hacked first.
I think they have to be maybe closer, maybe inside the building. I can't quite tell.
They got to go touch the terminal.
Oh, actually touch it. Oh, boy.
Yep. So BLUFOR has dismounted. They're going to try and attack on OPFOR's, I'm going to call it the base terminal, because that was the one closest to their base, but that's at Terminal 1. Terminal 2 has a lot of forces from OPFOR also pushing to it with only a few guys defending, but now we're starting to see some BLUFOR forces branch out to go to Terminal 3, so...
Yeah, that Echo 1 force way down south. It's actually leading the group at the moment.
I think OPFOR's trying to play the long game here. They've got 2/3 defending, 1/3 attacking. Meanwhile, BLUFOR just seems to be really scattered, and they might actually abandon Terminal 2.
Other thing too is that tank that went off on its own is just sitting way out there. No one around for miles, and even the BLUFOR tank. I hear some explosions.
By the way, OPFOR tank just fired around at the BLUFOR attack going on. I don't think there was any kills though.
Let's see where the 2 tanks are. Looks like one of them is starting to get close on the first objective, and the second one past the second. Oh, looks like they left. BLUFOR has completely left the second objective.
Yep. On top of your head, do you know what ammunition the tanks get in terms of types of rounds?
Probably APDS. Maybe 4 or 5 heat. I don't think they have any HE.
Yeah, that's fair.
Plus, of course, the machine gun.
Yep. So a Maz shot coming in to hit a random vehicle doesn't really do that much, though. I think they missed it, shot right over.
Yeah, they're not looking at the tank. That's also...
That wasn't the Maz, it was AT4, my bad.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
The off-road, it looks like, near Wheaton.
Yeah, but it didn't actually hit. It went over and hit the wall. That's why the wall's knocked over behind it. I don't know why they're wasting AT4 on a car when there's a tank nearby, but...
Yeah, and it looks like OPFOR is already digging those new Grand trenches. This is amazing.
Yeah, they had a lot more diversity for the trenches to work here.
they're so
Meanwhile, OPFOR, that's what she said. Twig King just got shot at by his own buddies. He's trying to do a wide flank right here, taking more shots from his buddies as they fire overhead.
Wow. I think. Oh, he's the company leader, if I remember right.
Twig is yes, so he's using that as an excuse to lone wolf. I don't blame him. OPFOR, meanwhile, they have had one death by Carpenter out in the open, and then BLUFOR, I don't see any skulls there, so.
Oh, the command of Red 4 is about to get aced by that tank. Please see him.
No,
Right
there's
there.
too much in the way of that tank, but he notices, so he's gonna pull around. Meanwhile, tank's starting to fire, and with machine guns, gets a kill.
Yeah, forcing people to scramble, get behind cover. That's definitely what they want. Hopefully to get these infantry teams up.
2 tanks in the fight, 2 tanks in reserve.
Looks like Echo is doing a wide westerly flank on the second objective where no one's at.
Yep, they're being cautious because they think BLUFOR is going to be defending it, but BLUFOR is going to grab that third terminal. It's just how are they going to bounce back after losing Terminal 2? We'll have to see what they decide to pull.
And it looks like we had a late spawn here. Sergeant McGregor.
He's running.
Actually, he's stationary for me. I must be desynced or something then.
No, he's stationary on my side as well. Interesting.
Okay.
He's taking a stamina break.
Stamina break. This is big. Stamina break. Oh, looks like our favorite Nemesis is getting behind the main BLUFOR push here on the first objective with command of Red 4. Almost getting.
He's a marksman too.
Now let's see if Mito or Fun Guy spots Twig King moving out in the bush here. He's going after Lurch. Does he get
He's not going to get spotted.
So close. If anyone could just turn around and look in his general direction.
They never do, unless for the very rare times they actually do.
Oh, Fun Guy is running across. Let's see if Lurch and Mito follow him. They do.
They do.
Perfect opportunity to take some shots.
Throws a grenade instead. Better call, in my opinion. He's not going to give himself away, but look at that grenade throw.
Oh.
Knocking Lurch out and taking out Mito's legs.
I think Mito was sitting directly on top of it, so he most of it at Lurch there.
Now Twig's going to come up and mop him up. Maybe.
Yeah, we have to be very careful because Alpha, Sleshy, and Norton, along with the platoon HQ, are also right there. So if he tries to move up on them and they see him, he's dead.
Is that the police van? So by the way, OPFOR, real quick, they've stolen a van and they're trying to drive around on BLUFOR's flank, but there's a BLUFOR force right in front of that dismount point.
The 2 tanks, north side of the objective, passed right by each other. It looks like the OPFOR tank's following the blue one. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna call that right now. They got him.
I don't think the OPFOR tank knows because there's a hill in the way.
Yeah, but it hears it, and it can hear from the other
Terminal
teams.
3.
Yep, there's Terminal 3 for blue. Come on, move up just a little bit more. Let's see if the blue tank can actually, look
Nemesis
behind
has spotted a few guys.
Oh, someone's in the gun, but looking the wrong direction. I can just barely from where Mountain.
I think that's a texture glitch. Mountain, he's in the gun, but his character's turned around because those turrets are a little tanky.
Yeah.
But I think Gorski's tank, they are looking. They're having a guy get out probably to try and scout for that tank because I think the BLUFOR tank cut their engine.
If I remember right, that's only a 2-man tank. But
you're right. Yeah. So the guy, I guess the gunner or the driver have gotten out. Meanwhile, Twig King running up with Potato and Helios. Potato's found a go-kart. Yes.
Drive, my friend. Drive.
Excellent. And there he goes. Where is he going? I have no idea, but he has a go-kart, so it doesn't matter.
He's gonna go right past Nemesis on the road. He's coming right up to Nemesis.
Nemesis, look out! He's got a go-kart. Nemesis!
Do it.
Nemesis!
Do it!
End his life!
What is Potato even doing? He's just driving slowly.
I mean, if you got a go-kart, wouldn't you drive slowly?
No, I would feel the need for speed. I gotta go fast. Really fast.
What is this?
Oh, he spins by Helios, doing donuts.
Iceberg, meanwhile, another marksman in the area, getting some shots in. I don't think he's gotten any kills, nope. But Nemesis is trying to hone in on Iceberg's position, hearing those marksman shots. Marksman going on a marksman would be a really good call. Twig King also moving back. Hopefully there won't be a miss PID here. All right, they've made contact.
Matterheim is starting to smoke Mountain's tank, possibly trying to help Gorski get his up there and take it out.
But that BLUFOR tank's turned around. They know something's up. But Mannerheim could get a snipe on the gunner of that tank.
Nah, the smoke's in the way at the moment.
But he is trying to reposition.
Yeah, and they got that NV or NSVT or whatever that is, the 14.5 crude.
By the way, BLUFOR pulled 4 guys back at Terminal 2, but they have a massive OPFOR force about to ambush them.
Oh, and it looks like they got Iceberg, or not Iceberg, the marksman of blue side, Twig King and Nemesis, but then started getting shot at by their friendly forces.
Are they down?
No, they're good. They ran back.
Okay.
Blue tank and red tank about to make contact. Here they go. Here they
Mannerheim
go.
putting some shots out.
Can they turn the turret? Turn the turret, boys! Turn the turret! Oh, and it looks like the blue tank gets away.
Well, that was just a cock tease right there. Meanwhile, BLUFOR, they dismounted, got shot to shit, and one of the BLUFOR guys escaped on a quad bike and is now going to deploy behind OPFOR after he bandages, but Hudson's chasing after him.
Better watch out, boy. Here he comes.
Here we go.
On that bike.
And Hudson just saw it.
Down. He's laying down to get that stable shot.
Koak, he thinks he's safe. And Hudson getting a mag dump there. Koak has no idea what happened. Getting shot in the butt. There he is, down.
Yeah, so now both Terminal 2 and Terminal 1 held by OPFOR, or almost.
OPFOR had an explosive trap, knocked out Fun Guy, though. Potato might also be down. He brought his quad bike up, though, which is the most important part.
Absolutely. Oh, looks like it was this Bridges engaging with 2 guys and gets them both. Knocking down C-Spans and someone else.
Nemesis and Twig King getting behind BLUFOR units, shooting them in the back of the head. Got 1 kill. I think Arcalis is glitched out. I just watched him take multiple shots to the face. And I'm hearing more tank rounds going off.
Yeah, I have no idea where this other tank is. But it looks like, yeah, BLUFOR is just getting outmaneuvered. Just every which way. That one attacking force that was attacking Terminal 1, basically it's down to 2 people. When it was, what, 10 or 15 guys? But they have heavily fortified Terminal 3.
Yep.
But in the long run, once Independent or OPFOR touches Terminal 2, then they're going to lose. Because if they don't send people out to take those objectives, it's going to be a numbers game.
Looks like BLUFOR is actually pulling away from this attack on Terminal 1. This is going to force BLUFOR at Terminal 3 to send another attack. But OPFOR, they have both of their tanks in close proximity, but the BLUFOR tank's pulling around, trying to look in the open to get a kill off the other tank. Mannerheim's pulling back in the AO as well. This is messy.
Alright, where is that other tank? Okay, so we got 1 in the town for OPFOR of Terminal 1.
One's on the other one's on the outside of town towards the west. BLUFOR has their tank, one south of the one outskirt tank, and the other tank is defending Terminal 3 in the middle of Gisola.
Yep. The interesting tank placement. I'm surprised though that BLUFOR hasn't pulled the other tank up here to deal with this.
Hey, Iceberg, thanks for the raid.
That are up at Terminal 1. And I guess it makes sense, you know, you don't want to have a one-on-one tank battle.
Oh man. There's Red 4 guys on the building with our new Lord and Savior. I don't even know, man. I hope someone finds that.
They're looking.
So let's see. Bridges just shot C-Spans, knocked him out. Iota's running for his life away. And we have Nemesis and Twig King also coming around to make sure things are double tapped. Nemesis has 2 kills. Twig King has no kills, but I've seen him knock multiple people out.
I know Bridges got another 1 or 2 deaths over in this area of people retreating. Check him now.
But OPFOR has a sizable garrison on both sides. I don't see how BLUFOR is going to recover here.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to. Yeah, it looks like Bridges has 1 kill so far and 1 knockdown.
BLUFOR at 32 points compared to OPFOR's 30. I like how I do see the point values now, so I know which team's winning. I believe it's going to be first to 100, right?
Yes, it's first to 100. I believe it's every 1 to 2 seconds. You get 1 point for each objective held.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like command of Helios is taking that Vic there. Arc Hollies is again glitched out with the tank supporting. Looks like they might try to make a push on Terminal 2. But little do they know, they're going to be severely outmanned when they get there.
Yeah.
And
Probably
when
think
they
it was
do,
just
they
a
take
rogue
that
element.
town. Hopefully, the OPFOR forces will call on their tank and make that other tank bugger off. Because it looks like the tanks just really want to not look at each other. Not be in the same area.
It's hard to tell which side has the body advantage because of the disconnects, but BLUFOR does feel a little smaller than OPFOR right now, especially, you know, with the few skulls considered, but...
Yeah. Well, I think the other thing, too, is that OPFOR is really spread out in the areas that they're occupying.
Honestly, this could have gone either way, too, because if BLUFOR didn't make that attack and instead just had that attack force hold Terminal 2, they would be the ones in advantage right now. It's only because they let go of Terminal 2 without a fight and instead dedicated to hitting Terminal 1 where OPFOR was going to be strongest. I think that's the only reason they're losing right now. Otherwise, they would have been able to, you know, just hold these two and wait OPFOR's attack out, you know?
And it looks like that vehicle with guys in the tank are not going to Terminal 2. They're gonna try to secure and fortify Terminal 3, which I think is the wrong choice here.
Definitely.
Or maybe. Let's see where it goes. Either that or they're gonna try to make their way through the forest and try to take the off-road route into
We have an SUV from Terminal 3 with BLUFOR guys. They're going south. Might try to go to Terminal 2 as well, but BLUFOR really just needs to regroup and try again, because that's all they have left, but it's unlikely that they can bounce back from this position, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, it looks like Iota and Basebeard still trying to look at Terminal 1, getting that captured, but Burgess and Nemesis are moving up on Iota, who's crossing an open field right in front of them. Let's see if they see him. Oh,
well,
no,
Bridges noticed.
They spot Basebeard, actually. They don't spot Iota. Oh, good GP round, but it does nothing. Here comes another one.
Little far, maybe a few shrapnel hits on the legs, nothing too serious. But now you have OPFOR firing at their own positions because of Miss PID.
Hopefully they can call that rather quickly before one of them gets hurt or goes down.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, BLUFOR making a push. BLUFOR's lost a tank.
Good job.
They were going to try to take Terminal 2, but tanks are super loud and along roads. It's really easy to hear them coming, so it got AT'd and oofed.
Bay, yeah, that was Bay behind him on the other side of the road, and he puts another one in with his Maz there. Now if he could just hit those trees right in front of it, he gets
Nappy giving out 5 subs. Thank you so much, Nappy. I hope you keep enjoying the ops. Hope all of you keep enjoying the ops. Hope you're all staying safe on COVID-19, and I hope you get a kick out of this one.
Right there, Bay, right there. There's a random spray, but can't quite get the kill.
Oh, man.
And it looks like Bassbeard and Iota are just getting pinned from both sides. With Bridges. Oh, looks like finally taking out Basebeard. Iota.
BLUFOR is doing something weird. They're pushing all their forces out from Terminal 3 to make an attack. I get that, but they did a force split. I just watched the tank also gun a BLUFOR guy down. That was pretty cool, but you don't want to do a force split. You want to commit to attacking one objective and... Yeah,
and here comes the OPFOR tank down the road towards Terminal 2.
Yep, they got a kill.
Behind it. Yeah, they just don't have the power anymore. With that one tank down, that's most of their advantage.
OPFOR has OPFOR's pulled both tanks down to Terminal 2, so that's gonna make Terminal 1 a little harder, but I mean, just BLUFOR's got a lot of guys that are dismounted, but we also have look at Iota with Bridges.
Yeah, they're right there.
But Bridges found Iota. Ouch.
Yeah, but he just gave us.
And Nappy, thanks for the 3-month resub.
But Nemesis hiding behind the blue tarps.
Guys, I have 9 more months till 1 year, right?
1 or 2 kills in before they even
Be
notice.
advised. Hope you keep enjoying the ops, man. Thanks for those gift subs, and I hope you get a kick out of this one.
Good shot.
Yep, getting a little bit of return fire, but he's at a good angle. I think he just got another kill. Nope, he has no kills yet. All right, I thought I saw a blue light flicker, but I mean, Nemesis coming up on the rear of this position. I mean, he's the marksman too, so he can engage from range. Meanwhile, looking down, BLUFOR is intermingling with OPFOR forces. Got McGregor fighting with Carlson here, and there goes Carlson because it looks like he ran out of ammo.
For BLUFOR right now. Oh, carrying shot of that Toothless, but
Toothless wins.
Then we got
pretty
Banks
even.
about to face off with Hudson. Nope, Banks doesn't even see Hudson. I think Hudson sees Banks though.
Why do we have this one BLUFOR tank just chilling back here? Honestly, like, I get it's fortified, it's back here, but like, that's not really a good angle to cover. Honestly, I would have just sent that in with the offense. BLUFOR kind of need to go all in at this point.
Well, lucky us, we get the big view here, and they don't.
Exactly. So that BLUFOR group, looks like they got one of those OPFOR guys killed. I think it was Bridges. Meanwhile, Arcor is medicing himself really close to Twig King, and Nemesis was also getting some licks in from the rear, managed to knock out Weiss from the looks of things. It might have actually been by Twig King, but if Arcor were to get up and look right, you gotta love the fog of war here. They're so close to each other. If only they knew, right?
Yeah. And looks like the uniforms are rather, looks like it's a brighter green for the OPFOR forces, whereas BLUFOR has this darker, almost...
Yeah, PID is going to be pretty confusing. Oh, Arcor managed to get up and look over to Twig King and drop him. Mannerheim, meanwhile, pulling back, trying to do a wide flank, and I'm willing to bet Nemesis, he is closing the gap as well, and we'll probably get more licks in on that BLUFOR group.
Oh,
Meanwhile...
yeah. But Metallic is looking right back in his general direction. I think he knows something. Oh, Nemesis sees Metallic, who's bandaging a dead person. Good job.
Banks just walked right past Hudson on the southern objective. Neither noticed each other's footsteps. Interesting.
And it looks like they're finally bringing one of their tanks up. G-Legs and Stray Dog. Probably gonna be the first one to encounter that.
Yep, so they're dividing their tank forces. That's really good. And Carlson just got caught behind, in between Dooley and Shoeless and got lit up. Nasty enfilading fire. Karin was caught in the open. He did not stand a chance there. Whew. English.
Yeah, but by doing that, Montgomery might look in the right direction and catch Sergeant McGregor, Alexis, and Snow moving up along with Dooley, but Dooley's looking the wrong way at the moment. Yep, looking the wrong way. There goes Dooley, and there goes Montgomery. Thankfully, it looks like Drake's way out there. With the... Nope, that's not the marksman. He's just a normal rifleman.
Arcalis's body, man, is freaked out. Like, so many people. Like, the tank just got spooked seeing a BLUFOR guy with AT right there, and they just put some rounds on him to make sure he was dead. And now it's going for, nope, not a ram.
Now it is. Wow.
Gotta love this glitched out shit. Meanwhile, Indigo Fox getting into a fight with Buckets. Both caught reloading. Buckets quickly trying to pull back and maneuver around, but Indigo Fox wins the reload war just by a half second. But Cyrus is now coming up to finish what Buckets has started and gets the headshot and knocks him out. Mannerheim getting an AT shot in a Vic nearby Farks. Nemesis getting some licks in with his marksman rifle as well. Man, Nemesis is on 5 kills with that thing. Hot damn. And now you have some BLUFOR guys pulling back and around.
Those 4 going out. Looks like Farks and Nemesis are probably going to be the next matchup over in this side.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's trying to get back inside where Weiss and Archer are. But by doing that, he's going to give Nemesis a big red flag of where everyone is.
BLUFOR tank pulling out of its defensive position, finally being fielded in, realizing that it was being pointless over there. We just saw Mannerheim double tap somebody that was prone out and about. I think that was Farks, yep. And now Nemesis and Mannerheim are going to push into this building. Hopefully Arcor will hear the footsteps.
And Drake is going to get another BLUFOR kill.
Grenade gets thrown in.
Come on, Drake.
Mannerheim getting the double tap. Arcor getting hit through some of the wood here. Nemesis, however, flanking around and delivers a nasty headshot. And that is that BLUFOR force pretty much wiped. Again, that force split was way too bold. And it just...
And it looks like it's reduced down to 2 people. Snow still down over by the Vic. Alexis was hit by Drake, but was able to be able to get up and kill him, but Banks
managed to steal the
somehow-
terminal.
Yeah, he steals the terminal right from under all of the OPFOR forces here.
So it's just Banks and Stray Dog still up, but stealing that terminal. I mean, that was smart. Misu looking back, wondering, wait, what the heck? And he might try to re-breach that. Banks pulling away. I mean, yeah, that'll make OPFOR freak out, but...
Gonna get hot by Huddleston, or is Huddleston gonna see him?
Oh, Hudson sees him, and Hudson gets the drop.
Yeah, I don't know what Stray Dog's doing hiding behind that tree, but he's gonna have the green shade come up behind him.
He's not gonna. I've noticed people aren't looking in trees, man.
Stray, not even gonna try to.
Not even gonna try to engage. Yep, little squander there. That's okay. At this rate, BLUFOR is pretty.
They're done. That's
pretty
easy.
screwed. Yeah.
I mean, it's a 72.
It was
to
a cute
56.
round.
Yeah, it looks like OPFOR still has most of its forces. I'm only seeing. Let's count skulls. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
You gotta remember, a lot of people that die on the third final round will disconnect from the server, so
But
their
still,
skulls don't get counted.
It looks like OPFOR still has most of their forces, while BLUFOR is basically dead. Oh, looks like G1, the tank, finally moving in on Terminal 2. This one fielded by Rust. Who's his co-commander?
Yeah, fuck
I
that
think
bush.
it's,
Get it good, Azariah.
Mohan. Yep.
Are you telling me there's a BLUFOR tank that's actually gonna do something?
I don't know. All I know is it's running over.
It's using his dead friend as cover.
Yeah, because I'm behind the turret cap. Not like it really helps with the sound. Though, for whatever reason, the OPFOR tank is just firing MG.
Yeah, I think it thought it saw something and it's shooting at an invisible guy. You gotta hate those invisible guys, man. They'll totally get you.
It's not the invisible guys, it's the Wendigos in the forest. You gotta be careful.
Definitely.
Will-o-wisps do. You know, and sometimes the occasional Bigfoot, but if you see Bigfoot, it's better to
Wait, this tank's gonna pull up and it's gonna shoot Sholin, please. Please, Mr. Tank.
Nah,
I cannot believe Sholin survived. Oh. Mr. Tank is...
That tank's looking. If it can just get a little bit further up, it could possibly see the other one.
Oh, it put around right into the other tank!
Oh, that tank is down. They're gonna be freaking out now.
Gun's trying to turn around.
But that engine's cooking off.
Another round goes in.
Oh yeah.
That BLUFOR tank needs to move because the gun is still operable.
It needs to do that or put one in its turret right now. Nope, and the tank fires back, but ooh!
Managed to get a knockout too, and cause it. Wow, that's gonna cook the tank off.
Yep.
Oh, someone's gonna bitch about the balance with that one.
They're the same tank though. They're the same tank. Yep, there it goes. There goes the cook-off tank.
Okay.
Tank is just
How does 2 hits in the engine not cook off the tank, but
a hit to the side?
That's a little sus, if you ask me.
Yeah, and here comes the other OPFOR tank up the road just to make sure. We got one BLUFOR vehicle.
I guess it hit
from
the ammo
B1
rack,
with
but
4 people making its way up. Oh, that tank stopped just perfectly. Let's see if it notices the Vic. Let's see if the Vic notices the tank.
It's up to Stray Dog.
Even then, they're really guarding that terminal now. They've got a Nelson inside, make sure no one can get in.
Nemesis is in a quad by Lone Wolf into Terminal 3. I mean, if I was Nemesis, I'd just balls to the wall that position because at this point, BLUFOR has to be desperate to get another terminal. But Stray Dog, let's see if he can channel his inner metal gear here.
There's a lot of guys looking in his general direction.
Ooh, Misu's looking right at him.
Casey and Mordog are also right there. He has to be very careful.
But Misu doesn't notice.
No, he didn't even see him. Oh, and they're all pulling away. Only Nielsen, looking through a window, looking the wrong direction.
Stray Dog going for it. Walks right behind Misu.
How does he not see that?
I guess Misu didn't hear the footsteps over the,
He has to be careful though. If Stray Dog does that doorway wrong,
Chup gets knocked out. Nelson freaks out and shoots Chup.
Oh, but now everyone's coming over. Casey firing into the building. Misu coming up behind him. Can he do it? Can he do it?
Oh, Stray Dog got 2 kills!
Stray Dog, be very careful. Stray Dog, be very careful.
But he runs into Misu! But Stray Dog's got backup coming in!
Oh, there's the tank! Hey, he's gonna take the vehicle right in front of the tank! Oh, there goes a shot! Play of the game right here. And there he goes, he's down. But this caused a perfect distraction as those 4 guys in the vehicle have moved up. They're really close to the objective.
They don't have any AT to deal with this tank, though.
Yes, but they don't really have to worry about that tank unless they're in a vehicle or, you know, close enough for the MG to fire. Oh, but that second tank is moving into the woods with them. Yeah, no, this is it. With only Killinger and Metal Wolf up. Oh, Killinger going down to a grenade. Nielsen looking out the windows, trying to hit Metal Wolf. Or Metallic Wolf. Yeah, these 2 guys are stuck between a rock and a hard place. Maybe in a little wood.
It is just 2 BLUFOR guys left.
Here comes War Dog. Come on, War Dog, look around that corner. Wrong corner, the right corner. There goes Killinger, and there goes
2 drops.
Yep, that's it. That's all of the BLUFOR force.
There's the double tap.
And it looks like
I don't think it's gonna play though because our Callus is Oh no! No!
What did they do?
Severe's tank just MG'd War Dog before he could double tap Killinger!
Oh no, miss PID. Hopefully someone can go out there and revive him. Oh, hey.
Oh, Killinger woke up for a second, but he's not waking back up. That's Ace is calculating he has enough blood to wake back up, but then like his pain knocks him back out or vice versa.
Yeah, let's go. I think Nemesis is getting close to taking the last objective there. If that is Nemesis, yeah, that is. He's in the bunker.
Yeah, but he's just making sure it's clear.
Oh.
Come on, Nemesis, do the touch.
That's only 2 things
there
left.
There it is.
2 points left. Yeah, that's game with all of BLUFOR dead and all of the objectives taken. Well, that was a fun FNF match that went south.
It's probably the quickest out of all 6 tonight, to be honest.
Yeah, it went pretty fast, and you know.
I love how
BLUFOR.
Yanni was shooting Green Shade's feet through the wall, and now they're shooting each other, and Yanni wins that firefight. Question mark?
No, it's end of match. It just showed up that OPFOR won.
Why no? But before that, Yanni was shooting at his feet. So I don't know. I don't know.
Who knows?
All right. Thank you for shouting this one with me, my man.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Need more voices, you know.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna jump up.
Yep.
All right, guys, that is it for this Friday night fight. That was an interesting climactic ending.
For any friendly
I've got
incidents where
nothing
the tank
else to
hit
say.
people on OPFOR side, I do apologize. We didn't see you until the last second.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate Operation. We'll be back Sunday. Tomorrow we'll have a Liru Shenanigans video go out on the Shenanigans channel, and more videos come out. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one, and go operate Operation. Good night.